Yep, guys. I mean, you know it's bad when I'm doing the post game show while the game is actually still on. It's 77th minute, and let me lower this thing. It's the 77th minute, and we're down 1-0 and 3-0 on aggregate. And you know that is so bad as a Chelsea fan when you basically have to start the post game show before the actual game is over. Guys, welcome back to the Chelsea Godfather channel. I mean, somebody's got to bring some kind of, laughter, to this just nasty, miserable year, nightmare that just never ends. Guys, I mean, when we woke up and when we saw the lineup that Lampard rolled out for today's game, the only deduction that I could come across in my head was what was Frank Lampard's plan? Was his plan to hold on to a goalless draw, so we only lose on aggregate by 2-0. And it's basically that was their plan because nothing else makes sense. Because the only thing was to just pack the midfield with players with nobody that can score, right? And hope that I guess maybe an own goal or maybe set piece or two. And that was basically what was happening, basically, because we got countless numbers of corner kicks and you know and yeah, I just seen the third goal, sorry, the second goal. Rodrigo's just made it 2-0 in the 79th minute. Yep. Guys, like I said, it is what it is. If you plan if you plan not to win, you're not gonna win, right? If the plan is, let's not lose, then guess what? You're gonna lose. If the plan is let's not lose, then you're gonna lose. It's simple as that. It wasn't anything special that Real Madrid did in today's game. It's just that we just didn't have any inspiration from our manager. You have to have somebody has to give make their team their leader. The main leader starts from the manager, has to have the players believe that they can get something out of this game. And it was just ridiculous, guys. What Lampard's like zero plan not to lose, and we ended up just being embarrassed again at home and out of the Champions League. We're obviously not going to play Champions League next season, and who knows when we're going to find ourselves next in this competition. So it's just it's just terrible. It's just terrible when you come up with a lineup of which there's literally only one attacking player in Havertz. That's it. Everybody else are midfielders or defenders in a game that you needed to score at least two goals to give yourself a chance. And you're going against Real Madrid that has bucket loads of clinical finishers. Guy, I don't know what the program is, right? The program couldn't have been, oh, let's win. Like as I mentioned, the plan was, listen, just try and bundle in a goal on a corner kick, set piece. Those are the only way that Frank Lampard must have believed that Chelsea was going to score, because the lineup that he had out in this game didn't make any sense, guys. It made absolutely no sense. 3-5, 3-5-1-1 lineup, which made absolutely zero sense. And so, I'm watching the game. It's just terrible. I mean, nobody can shoot. Nobody can even make Courtois work. It's just this is terrible. This is terrible because we're making this Real Madrid better than they actually are. I mean, we're making them look fair play to and it is Real, but you know I mean we haven't really done much. We have enough players to basically make could I make this thing competitive affair over two legs, but just when you don't have competent manager on the bench, right? Is again, as I mentioned, it's like having an F1 team and then put in a Uber driver to drive your F1 race car. I mean, it's just not gonna fly. That's the reality. It's not gonna fly. And when you're Todd Boehly, and you have realized, although it was late, you have realized that you made a mistake, by hiring Potter. Well then you should fix, right. When you make as a kid, when you make a mistake, then you told your parents tell you to fix your mistake. Tobolli made the mistake, but he did not fix his mistake. That is basically the product of what we are seeing right now. Is the fact that we made Boehly made the mistake hiring Potter, and he fired him, but he did not hand over the keys to a competent manager. And again, you can have all the players in the world, but if you didn't have a cohesive team, which is why Potter got fired. Well, then you needed a competent manager to at least build some kind of cohesion in preparation for this Champions League game. So it is what it is. You understand? It is what it is. We deserve what we have been getting, which is just being a total embarrassment, though domestically and also in Europe, and it all starts from the top, from Todd Boehly, then hiring Lampard, and Lampard is incompetent, and you understand it's just a damn shame. It's just a damn shame. When you come out with this kind of 3-5-1-1 lineup, then you're basically hoping for miracle. You're hoping for sort of good luck to shine your way. But when you don't have players like Cucurella that can barely score in a brothel, that's what's going to happen. When he had the one-on-one chance in the first half that he had to score to give us a chance, he went on ahead and just blasted right straight at Courtois. You understand? And whereas the difference was Rodrigo had almost similar chance in his first goal, and he was composed. He was composed and picked his spot, right? And picked the spot and literally snuck it in between two of our players, because Kepa was right there, and also we had another player on the line, and he managed to basically squeeze it through the two players and put it high where you had to take a red card, right? And a PK. So it is what it is. This is just bad, guys. I don't know. Season is over as of right now. As of right now, it's all about it's just all about trying to get the remaining 1 or 2 points, 1 or 2 or 3 points that Chelsea needs to guarantee Premier League football next year. Otherwise, and then just moving on and hopefully hiring a competent manager, right? Why did he miss the goal? Can you believe Mudrik I believe he was even offside, but still he should have scored in the 87th minute. Guys, I mean I'm just done. I mean I'm just I mean guys, see ya, peace.